Hello everyone, welcome to another update video on my tinnitus situation. As you can tell by the title, it has now been a full year. September 29th, 2023 is when it happened to me. And it's actually September 30th today. I was supposed to make this video yesterday technically. But to be honest, there was a part of me that really kept putting it off and didn't want to make the video at all. And I was kind of busy yesterday. I had work and stuff. Today I'm off work, so it's okay. So if you guys haven't been on my channel for the last year or whatever, I made a series of videos detailing how I ended up with tinnitus from a concert that I went to without hearing protection. I made 3 videos, explaining the whole thing. So go back and watch those videos before you watch this one, because I'm just going to talk as if you've seen those videos and you already know all the details and everything. So go watch those first 3 videos, because it's kind of pointless to just go into this, and I just start going on about something you don't even know. So anyways, the main reason I'm making this video really is because when I first got it, I was watching videos like this of people telling their stories and seeing their updates and how they are and whatnot. And for me not to make like a final video, would be kind of fucked up, because people, again, might be interested and they might be invested in, like, hey, like, did it ever go away? Like, did it get better? Like, how are you now? Like, I need answers. So the short answer is no, it didn't go away. I still have it to this day. Did it get better? Absolutely. It did get better. It's very hard to explain. I don't think it got quieter. It's just I've adjusted to it to a point where, like, I can fade it into the background. I can choose whether or not I want it to be loud, if that makes any sense. This is only when I'm really going to bed at night. That's the only time I'm really dealing with it throughout the day. If I'm in a quiet room or something, I can't help but hear it, but it's not to the point it's going to drive me crazy or anything. It's only when I go to bed at night, when it's totally quiet and my head's against the pillow, and obviously, you got to deal with it. It's to the point now that it doesn't really drive me crazy. If you watch my last update video, you could tell I was totally done with the whole situation. Like, I was, like, so fed up with even talking about it. Like, I didn't even want to talk about it. And it's still kind of the same thing here. Like I said, I was hesitating on making this final video, but I kind of have to, just to give you guys a final update or whatever. Now, of course, I've mentioned in the other videos, if it ever does go away by some miracle, I, of course, will make another video and say, holy shit, it went away, it's a miracle. But unfortunately, the case, I am an optimist, but being realistic, after having it for a year, it's probably permanent. I don't know that, obviously. I'm not psychic. So what have I learned over the last year? I've learned what depression is like. I've never had it before, and I've had genuine depression. I've learned what a lot of anxiety feels like. I've always had anxiety, but I've never had it to a level I've had it the last year. So the mental toll this has played on me has been the worst experience of my life. Again, right now, it's not, I still have my moments where I wish I didn't have it. I mean, I always wish I didn't have it, obviously, but, like, I'll have my moments where I'm, like, really annoyed by it, whatever. But I'm to the point now that I'm just kind of content with it, like, it's literally just a part of me now. Like, again, I will get anxious from time to time, but it's not to the point that I'm having a full-blown anxiety attack, and even then, over the past year, I don't think I ever had a full-blown anxiety attack. I did have moments where I was, like, really feeling anxious, but I never had that, like, heavy breathing, like, oh my god, like, So, yeah, the anxiety and depression is definitely been the worst part of this whole thing. Now, I should mention, too, in the other videos, I had another symptom. Well, 2 other symptoms, really. Number one was hyperacusis, which is sensitivity to louder noises and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that's 100% gone now. Because I remember I'd be like talking to people, and if people would speak like loudly near me, it would hurt my ears. Like I'd really feel it. Now when I'm around people and they're talking loudly, it doesn't even bother me. Like certain loud things would really, like clanging dishes and stuff like that, for example, that would bother me. But now I feel like that's totally gone. Like it's 100% gone. So that's a good thing. My other symptom was what I described as dizziness, but I don't even know what it is. It's not really dizziness, and it's not really vertigo. It's this weird sensation where everything kind of feels off a little bit. So that would happen to me, like for a couple days. Like there'd be a period of a couple days or maybe a week where I would have that, and it happened to me maybe like 3 or 4 times throughout this whole year. I want to say I had it like a month or two ago randomly. It's random. It's totally random. I just have no control over it. It'll come. It'll last for a couple days. You know, it'll make me anxious because I fucking hate it. But it'll go away. And right now I don't feel it at all. Like I said, I had it a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago. I forget when it was. But it'll reappear randomly. You know, I don't know what it is. I don't think it's vertigo. It's not technically dizziness. It's just this weird sensation where everything feels kind of off. I have stopped taking all those supplements. If you watch that first video I made, I was listing a whole bunch of supplements I was taking. I cut them all off just because I wasn't sure if they were causing the dizziness thing, you know. At this point, I don't think they were, because I've been off them for a while now. And like I said, the dizziness thing came back not too long ago. But to be honest, me feeding myself a bunch of supplements, I don't think it was really helping, you know. I don't think it was making that much of a difference. If anything, the one, oh man, I'm forgetting the name of it. One of them really helped me go to sleep. Like, it very much helped me fall asleep faster. Man, what the hell is the name of it? It's the one, oh my god. I still have it, I just haven't been taking it. It's like the capsule. Oh my god, I'm totally blanking on the name. I'm sorry guys, I should have looked into this before I made the video. Man, what the hell's the name of it? It's got like a one-word name. I don't know. I'll try to think of it. But anyways, yeah, so like I said, I'm just so like, again, I didn't even want to talk about it. Like, I just, now, like in person, for example, if people want to, like, if it somehow comes up in conversation, I don't mind talking about it. It's just, I hate like sitting down and dedicating a whole video to it. Like, I hate giving it attention like that. I don't even want to like think about it, because it just brings up, I don't want to say PTSD, because it is a traumatic stress I dealt with for a whole year, but it's like, I kind of get PTSD when I think about the beginning of when I had, you know, tinnitus, and the dark moments, you know. Like, to be honest with you guys, I'm not trying to make this video like really dark or anything, but I genuinely mean this when I say this. When this first happened to me, I literally did not think I'd be alive right now. I'm not even joking. Like, I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to live with this thing. Like, I'm just going to have to, you know what, at some point, because I can't live like this. And you know what? I'm so glad, you know, that I mean, don't get me wrong, I never actually, you know, tried to do anything, but it's just, the thought definitely ran through my head of like, you're just going to have to, you know what, at some point, because this is torture, you know. And I'm here to tell you guys that, you know, if you're new to tinnitus or whatever, you're going to get used to it. Like, I'm telling you, I can't believe it's been a year already. Like, I feel like it flew by, but at the same time, it didn't fly by, because there was a lot of torture, I guess, you know, and restless nights. But it's crazy to think it's been a full year, and, you know, I'm still here, which is great, obviously. Everything in my life has been totally normal, aside from the tinnitus thing, so, you know, that is definitely a plus. But seriously, guys, if you ever have any mental breakdowns dealing with this, I absolutely understand, and definitely seek help if you need it. I personally haven't, looked into therapy or, any kind of stuff like that. I have nothing against it. It's just I've never done it. And again, before tinnitus, I never had depression, ever. I've had anxiety, but it's to another level now. I mean, currently in this moment, I'm okay, but I'll have certain days where, I'll get anxious. But yeah, guys, definitely seek help if you need it. Feel free to talk about it with people. And, just be careful. And again, anybody, I don't even need to say this, wear hearing protection at concerts. It's not worth it, trust me. I should mention too, in July, I actually did go to a concert again. I got to see my favorite band, Paris, and it was an amazing show. I wore hearing protection, obviously, and I was literally at the very front. When I say the very front, I mean the very front, like literally the barrier thing. I was right at the very front, and that's the first time ever at any concert I've been to I was at the very front because, I got there very early. And it's my favorite band, and it was my first concert in almost a year, so all those factors played into it. I was like, listen, I'm ready to try this. I'm going to live my life. I'm not going to let tinnitus control my life. And I had a great time at the show. I wore the hearing protection and everything was totally fine. It was still a great show regardless. I was able to hear everything anyways. So, yeah, the stigma of like people not wearing earplugs at concerts is the dumbest thing to me. But anyways, I don't really have much else to say, guys. I'm still trying to think of the name of that supplement. I'll probably just put it in the comments. I'll pin it. So feel free to take that one. That one to me was probably the most beneficial. Like, I feel like it actually decreased the sound a little bit. Now, again, on a scale of 1 to 10, how loud is my tinnitus? To be honest, I don't think it's that very loud when I imagine how loud it could be. It's probably like a 5 out of 10, I think that's probably what it is. It's probably a 5. And that's when I'm going to bed at night and I can't help but hear it. And again, every night is different. Some nights it'll be more noticeable than others, I notice too when I don't get like a lot of sleep and I wake up the next day, I feel like shit, like way more normal than usual. I think probably the tinnitus plays a factor in that. I don't know how to explain it. You guys know what I mean. Let's say you go to bed one night and you can't sleep. You only get like 3 hours of sleep or something crazy like that, and you wake up the next day and you feel like shit. The tinnitus to me feels, ever since I've had it, I feel like when that happens, I feel like even more shitty. I just think it's because this is just constantly making your brain, run all night. And I did mention in one of the videos too, like I literally dream every single night, and that's still the case. Like tinnitus, I don't know what it is. It does something to your brain. Like I dream every single night. I feel like there's probably a couple nights in the past year where I didn't dream, but it's very rare. I dream pretty much every night. So, yeah. But yeah, as far as like a cure for tinnitus one day, who knows? I guess it's possible. But as far as what I've seen online, it's nerve damage, which, nerve damage is very serious. There's like really no repairing that. So again, you just kind of have to accept that you have it. So yeah, again, to people that are new to tinnitus, this might sound very daunting or whatever, but you're just gonna have to accept it. Like, I don't know how else to say this. It sucks, believe me. But once you get through that first terrible few months, like, trust me, it's gonna be okay. Like, I'm totally content with it right now. But again, when you see me making these videos, it's literally how I feel in the moment as I'm recording them. This is how I feel in the moment. I'm totally content right now. But again, I'm gonna have a couple nights here and there where I'll feel anxious or whatever about it. So it's totally normal. But yeah, guys, just live your life. Don't let tinnitus control you. Don't let it be who you are. And you'll be fine. Again, it seems very daunting, but I'm here a year later. I'm still here. So yeah. But anyways, again, in the comments, I'm gonna list that one supplement I took that I thought really did help. And that's really about it, guys. Later today, I'm going to be doing my review for Joker 2. I'm seeing an early showing tonight, so that's going to be fun. It's actually my best friend's birthday today, so that's why I took off work. And obviously to see the movie, you know. So stay tuned for that. I'm very excited, very hyped for that movie. And that's really about it, guys. Again, I'm not going to do another Tinnitus video probably ever again, unless it goes away somehow, which I doubt it. But yeah, that's really about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Feel free to share your stories, you know. Because I have seen stories online where people's tinnitus has gone away after a long period of time. So it is possible, I guess, but highly unlikely. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And have a good one. Take care of yourself. Seek help, you know. And wear earplugs. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.